This video will show the process for achieving a full value statement on a simple object still life. The objects include a sphere, cube, and cone. This process begins with thumbnails and compositional ideation. Test out several ideas. Make sure to watch the separate thumbnails video if you haven't already. Once your composition is chosen, map it out on your canvas using Vine charcoal. The vine is easy to erase and adaptable. Keep your thumbnails out to observe, as well as your photo reference. To begin painting, start by pre-mixing out a value scale using ivory black and titanium white. Revisit the value demo if needed. Use the same method for mixing described in the value scales project. You should have a variety of values going from pure black to pure white. You will need this value scale to address the shadow mass and light family. Start by tracing over your Vine charcoal with a layer of paint. Remember, if your paint is feeling dry, add a bit of medium. You might also not have enough paint on your brush, so you probably need to add more paint too more frequently than you think. Map in a basic value statement that addresses the shadow masses. Go for a medium dark gray. When you squint, it should look like a shadow, but not be so dark that your darkest shadows, occlusion and core, won't show up as you paint them. Once your shadow masses are established, begin working from the darkest end of the value scale. You'll begin with your occlusion shadows, cast shadows, and core shadows. Think back to that labeled sphere and the elements of the shadow and light family. Slowly work up into the light. Remember, we are working from general to specific and from dark to light. The context around an object will also affect how its value structure reads. Pay attention to the value behind the object as well. What value do you see there, and where would it fall on the value scale? Adjusting the background values can be essential in helping the light of your objects pop. If the background values are too light, your objects won't feel like they're coming forward, and instead will melt into the background. Here is my finished value statement for my simple object still life. There's still more that I will do with this painting in ways that will refine it, but in this first pass, I've established all of the major values. In the next layers, I will intensify some of the shadows, brighten the lights with a stumble, and glaze in color.